Loves, happy new year and welcome back to the vlogs. I am honestly so excited about YouTube this year. I wanted to get started on the vlogs straight away. So today is Monday the 6th of January, Monday the 6th of January. And yeah, I feel like we've all kind of collectively decided that January and the new year officially starts today. I've had a really lovely day so far, felt really productive, and yeah, it's been a nice little start to the new year. I hope you guys all had a lovely time over Christmas. I hope that you're not putting too much pressure on yourself with goals and whatnot, and you're having a nice start to the official new year as well. Obviously, that is all of the Christmas mugs officially packed away for another year. So I'm back to using my regular mugs, and this is the first time I've actually used this one. How gorgeous is this mug? It is so cute. Bears and bows, you guys know it's a theme that I love, and it's quite a cute little mug for iced coffee. I've treated myself to a little iced coffee this afternoon. Nothing quite says new year, new me like wearing your Fitbit again and carrying around a massive Stanley dupe. I have actually already finished one of these when I was at the gym this morning, so I'm doing quite well because I've set myself a little January challenge. I thought to start this vlog we would just have a big old catch up, and yeah, then we'll get into proper vlogging probably from tomorrow. So if you do follow me over on Instagram, I did put this on my Laura Gilmore lifestyle page, which was originally my home page, and then I changed it more into a lifestyle page. I can't really decide what I'm doing on Instagram. I feel like Instagram is the only kind of platform where I like to share things on it, but I just don't know like where to share more on. So that would actually be something of interest. Like if you do also follow me on Instagram, what Instagram do you follow me on? Let me know, because it would be good to kind of know, so that I know where I should be sharing more, if that makes sense. That was me just going off on a complete tangent, but basically I shared that I was doing a January challenge. I did share it on TikTok as well. I'm sure I'm not the only one whose For You page and feed is full of lots of different challenges, mostly 75 hard and 75 medium, or like a kind of variation of that. And as much as I so admire people that do like it's 2 workouts, like 2 45-minute workouts a day, I can't even remember the rest of the steps. It's just there's like a lot of steps to follow in that, and as much as I'd love to try it as well myself, I just feel like for me, I just want to kind of like not look too far ahead, because sometimes when you look too far ahead, it just seems almost unachievable. And I really want to focus this year on making my goals achievable and achieving them. That's kind of like the mindset that I've got. I feel like we all kind of go into January, and I personally love January. Like I love the buzz around like setting yourself resolutions, and everyone feels more motivated, especially after Christmas and stuff. So I actually do like the kind of January buzz, but it can also be quite overwhelming. And if you do set yourself all these crazy goals that are maybe like a little bit far-fetched, or I always think you should like set yourself, like challenge yourself and set yourself goals to work towards, but in saying that, I think they also kind of need to be realistic. So I've many a time kind of set myself goals and then never achieved them. So I just kind of want to kind of go into this year and be a bit more realistic with myself. I am turning 30 this year, so yeah, I've got a bit of a different approach. I don't want to jinx things, but I feel a bit of a shift. I don't know if it's because I'm going to be 30, but I just kind of feel like if I'm not going to prioritise myself now, like when am I going to do that? And I just really feel that the only person standing in the way of me achieving my goals is me. And to be honest, if I'm brutally honest with myself, it's just down to like laziness sometimes, and like not pushing myself to go that extra mile. Like I was saying, I do feel a bit of a mindset shift this year, and I really wanted to kind of set myself intentional non-negotiables every single day that are hopefully going to become habits that will hopefully in the long run just make my everyday life that little bit better. And like I said, the only person that can do all of these things is me. So we're off to a good start so far. I thought I would share with you guys the little January challenge I'm doing, because I'm going to share some bits of it on here as well. Don't worry, I'm not going to just be bombarding you with like my January challenge, because I know that this time of year can be really overwhelming, and if you're not in the frame of mind right now to be setting big goals and you just want to take January nice and slow, you should do that, because I did that last year and yeah, like I said, it can be overwhelming sometimes. We've also just had that time of year where everyone shares their highlight reel and everything they've achieved that year, and although that is amazing for the people that are sharing that, and you always want to like cheerlead people that are achieving their goals, if you feel that you didn't achieve things last year that you wanted to, it can just be a little bit deflating and make you feel like you're not doing enough. I will be sharing different bits about my little challenge throughout the vlogs over January just to keep myself accountable, and obviously these things are going to hopefully become like daily habits that are part of my everyday life, so they'll just kind of naturally be in the vlogs. But don't worry, I'm not going to be like bombarding you guys, because I know that can be a bit much sometimes. But in case anyone is wanting to follow along and maybe do something similar, I thought I would share a little challenge with you, so I'm going to do that now. First things first, I'm going to show you the challenge on my brand new iPad. She is an iPad girly now. How cute is this case? I'll link this for you guys as well. This was my Christmas gift from Chris, and honestly, such a lucky girl. I love it so much. I've not stopped using it since I got it on Christmas. He keeps laughing because I've also got like a pen for it, and we'll be sitting watching TV at night, and sometimes I like a series, and other times I just let him kind of put things on, and we'll sit in the living room, and I've been sitting on my iPad just like tapping away on Pinterest. I think he's quite pleased, to be honest, because I think he can tell like I really like this, and I'm really chuffed with it. I have already made my 2025 vision board, my screensaver, which I'm not going to share in detail just because there are some personal goals and stuff on there, but let's show you guys the January challenge. So this is the little January challenge here. I'll pop it up on the screen here as well so you can see it in more detail. I broke it down into daily and weekly non-negotiables, so we'll go through the daily ones first. First things first, we've got get up at 6 AM on weekdays. I am going to give myself a little bit of grace with this. So the days that I'm going to the gym, which I do plan to go to the gym minimum 3 times a week, I've booked 3 classes this week already. I'll talk about that in a little minute because I had my first class this morning and I absolutely loved it. But the days that I'm going to the gym, I need to be up at 6 anyway because I need to be there for 7. To be honest, I could have a bit of a longer lie, but I just feel like getting up at 6 means I can get up and get organised and then not feel like I've just rolled out of bed and got there. So waking up at 6 AM on the days that I'm going to the gym is a non-negotiable. Like I said, I'm setting myself a minimum of 3 days a week for the gym at the moment, but I'm going to see how I get on. I do have the option to do 5 classes a week. I think I may die doing 5 classes a week just now, but I might up it. My hope is that by the end of January I'm going to be feeling so much better and like better at exercise that I'll want to go 5 times a week. Minimum 3 times a week I'm going to be getting up at 6 AM, and then on the other days that I don't go to the gym I want to be up between 6 and 7. I feel like if you can get yourself into a better wake up routine in the winter, then you are onto a winner, because I don't know about anybody else but I find it so much easier to get up earlier in the summer months. It's obviously because it's lighter, it's not as cold, and you don't want to kind of stay snuggled up in bed the same. But honestly, getting up this morning and ticking all these little things off like so early in the morning just made me feel so good. So I'm taking it day by day. That's why this challenge is just a January challenge. I'm probably going to set myself another challenge in February, but I just want to take it like day by day, week by week, and yeah, hopefully that way I'll stick to all of these little goals that I'm setting. Next up, and one that just should be a non-negotiable every day anyway, is make my bed as soon as I get up. So I do always make the bed, but I can be quite guilty of, especially because I work from home, getting up, going down and making myself a coffee, and then getting back into bed with my laptop, and then spending a couple of hours sometimes working from bed. Obviously being self-employed, like as long as I'm getting my work done, that is fine. I just feel though mentally it just doesn't set you up for the best day, and when I got up this morning and made my bed straight away, I honestly just felt so much better. It was like a little task that was ticked off, and I didn't have to come back for the gym and then make the bed. So it's just like little things that make your day better. So that is one that we're sticking to. Then we've got no caffeine before food. Like I just said there, I'm really bad for just getting up and making a coffee, and I know that this is just so bad for like raising your cortisol levels and just not good for you in general. So I'm not going to be giving up caffeine, because to be honest I don't drink enough coffee that I need to give it up, and I do like a little iced latte or two, so I'm definitely not going to be giving up those. But my rule is that I must eat something before I have coffee, so I'm not having any coffee on an empty stomach. And to be honest, I'm actually really excited to see how this makes me feel. Then we've got 10,000 steps a day, which I'm sure is on a lot of people's goal list. I actually love walking, like going out walks is one of my favourite things to do, and one of the things I was most excited about when we were moving house to this area is because there's so many nice places to go walks. So I'm really excited to stick to going out a daily walk. It's not so much about getting the 10,000 steps, obviously I will be wearing my Fitbit and tracking my steps, and I will aim to hit 10,000 every day, but it's more about getting outside, getting fresh air, and just starting my day the best way I can. I went out this morning, I had a lovely walk, and it was honestly so nice. Usually when I go walks as well, I tend to go with someone else, so like either go with Chris or sometimes I'll meet my mum, and this morning I went out myself and I just put music on, and it was honestly just bloody lovely, and I feel like today has just been a lovely day because of all these little things that I've already ticked off. So I'm very excited to continue with my daily walks, and I really want to have a morning walk just as part of my everyday life. Next up, we've got nourish my body with good food. I'm going to kind of speak about diet and stuff here, so if that's something you don't want to hear about, then just skip forward. In saying that, I'm not actually going to be following any form of strict diet. I feel like I have done every diet under the sun. I would say this is probably one of my main goals for 2025. I just want to get to a good place with my nutrition and seeing food as a way of nourishing and fueling my body and enjoying cooking and stuff again. I feel like in the last couple of years it's just not really been a priority for me, and it's something that I really want to make a priority this year. So nourish my body with good food. Then we've got 3 Stanley dupes of water a day, and this is what I mean by that. So I have already finished one of these this morning at the gym, and I'm kind of halfway through this one, and then I will make another one later. Then we've got supplements. So I have stocked back up on all of my favourite supplements. So I've got a multivitamin, an apple cider vinegar supplement, and then also magnesium for sleep. I have taken magnesium in the past, but never consistently enough. So I've been taking it the last couple of nights. To be honest, I haven't really noticed much of a difference with my sleep. My sleep's still not brilliant. I kind of feel like I'm tossing and turning quite a lot at night time, but I have also heard that the magnesium can take a little bit of a time to get into your system, so I'm going to persevere and hopefully we'll see a difference with taking all of these together. We're almost at the end of the daily non-negotiable list. We're on to the second last one, and that is to be in bed by 9:30 p.m. every single night. I've said 9:30 because I feel like that'll give me enough time to unwind and maybe do a little bit of reading, which is the next point I'm going to move on to, and yeah, hopefully be sleeping by 10 o'clock every night, which will mean that I get enough sleep for the kind of early rises as well. And I did just touch on this, but the last daily non-negotiable is to read 1 chapter before bed every night. So I'm going back to read my ACOTAR series. I started this, when did I start that? September, October time. I read the first book, half of the second book, and then I did actually plan to finish that book before I moved house, and I just didn't have the time, guys. Or when I say I didn't have the time, I just wasn't prioritising like getting into bed at 9:30 and reading. I was like working on my phone at night, and yeah, we've just not been in a good routine, obviously with moving and things, but we're getting back into routine now, and I'm excited to whiz through the second half of this book and get on to the third one. Then moving on to the weekly section of my feel good challenge, I want to commit to doing 1 house reset / deep clean a week. So that isn't to say that I'm going to like leave everything until one day, because I just find that really overwhelming, and I feel like although I love those days where like you clean absolutely everything, sometimes it's just too hard to fit everything into one day. So I do want to have like a house reset and a deep clean, but I'm going to be cleaning things throughout the week as well, and like doing like kind of organising and different things, so that I don't try and do like all my organising and all my cleaning on one day, because that would just be chaos. But I want to do like a full house reset, probably on a Friday. I'm kind of trying to work out the day that I want to do this. I'm thinking maybe a Friday, because then the house will be nice for over the weekend, and then just kind of keep on top of it throughout the week. Then we've got weekly fake tan night. I feel my best when I'm fake tanned. I mean, I don't even really wear clothing that you can see the fake tan, but it just makes me feel so much better in myself, especially at this time of year. I'm all peely-wally, my skin kind of goes that almost like grey see-through way, and obviously I'm doing all these things in this January challenge to make myself feel better, and fake tanning is one of those things. Following on from the fake tan, I'm going to be treating myself to 1 self-care night a week. So that's going to involve a bath, because I did become a bit of a bath girly like early last year, and then kind of just fell away from it. But our current bathroom has been getting some work done in it, and I absolutely love that bathroom. It's a gorgeous big bath, and I can't wait to have my candles and everything lit, and I'm really excited just to have a bath once a week, do a hair mask, do a face mask, do some body brushing, lots of moisturising, exerciser, put a bath bomb in, put candles on, maybe read my book in the bath, or maybe set up my iPad and watch something. Just a really nice self-care evening. I feel like that would just be a gorgeous treat, and I'm probably going to need it as well after going to the gym because my body's probably going to be sore. So one self-care night a week. And speaking of exercise, I am going to commit to doing at least 3 workouts every single week. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm back at the gym. I've actually joined a new gym and I went this morning, and I've honestly got such a good feeling about this gym. I feel like with exercise you need to find something that really works for you and something you not necessarily you enjoy, because not everyone loves exercise. I actually do love exercise and I like doing exercise. Obviously at the time sometimes you're dying and you're like, when is this going to be over? But the feeling you get afterwards is usually worth it. But I feel like you need to find something that works for you. So I know, for instance, that getting myself up at like 5 in the morning to go to the gym for 5:30, or basically any time before 6, even going for 6, if I need to get up at like 5:30 in the morning, I just know that that's not something that I really want to do. Although I do want to do the class because I want to feel better. Being self-employed, I don't need to be up at 5:30 to go to the gym. I'm very lucky that my schedule is super flexible, so I don't have to be up super early to get it done. In saying that though, I do like to work out in the morning, and this gym does classes at 7 a.m. till 8 a.m, which is absolutely perfect. It means I have to get up about 6ish, like I said earlier, which isn't too early, and then I've got the workout and everything done and all my exercise done by 8 o'clock, which means I can get home, get showered, and then start work for the day. Obviously, like I said earlier, I'm going to be 30 this year, and my big goal is, I feel like the word for me this year is wellness and health. Like, I just want to feel good in myself. I want to feel really healthy. I've just realised by this camera keeps going in and out of focus, and I have no idea why, because the settings are the same. So if that's been going in and out of focus that whole time, guys, I really do apologise, because that's annoying. On to the very last point of my feel good challenge. This is obviously more personal to me, but it's to upload at least one YouTube vlog every single week. I would like to get into a routine of being able to upload more than one vlog a week, but I feel like if I can put together a good video that you guys are going to enjoy at least once a week and commit to kind of a day of uploading that, then that would be a really good goal achieved for January. So that is a little challenge. I think I'm going to stick with kind of just weekly vlogs at the moment, but if there is any other kind of style of video that you would like to see, by all means pop it in the comments below. I bloody love YouTube. It's probably one of my favourite platforms, and I feel like, especially since I got this new camera which keeps going blurry, which is quite annoying, but since I got this new camera, I've just found a whole new love for it again, and I just want to really give it my all this year. So lots of YouTube vlogs coming, which I hope you guys will all enjoy. I just thought we would start this vlog with a big catch up. I'm actually looking at the screen and I have been rambling on for so long, so that's going to be so fun for me to edit back. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Nothing quite says New Year like some fresh bedding. I actually went and got a new bedding set to put on. This is from Home Bargains and it was only £22. It's that kind of like linen look, which I absolutely love because it means that it can be a little bit kind of creased and crinkled, but like that's the look, if that makes sense. But I'm so impressed with how this has turned out. This is also a little sneak peek at our master bedroom. We do plan to completely change our master bedroom at some point, but it's just kind of not top priority at the moment. Obviously this is the bed that we had in our other house. This is from Discounted Beds, in case anyone's wondering, and I do actually plan to get another bed off of them when we decide what we're doing with this bedroom, because I have absolutely loved having this bed. It's also got great storage underneath as well. I'm so pleased because this bed actually matches in really well with the blind that was left. You can see it's like a nice kind of taupey colour over here, and it matches the headboard really well. We have changed out our bedside tables. We used to have black cubes beside our beds with a kind of marble tile on top, which I absolutely loved, but the black, we did actually bring them with us and put them in here, but the black just didn't work. It just, like, this room's very like neutral. It just looked a bit out of place. So I found these on Facebook Marketplace and I absolutely love them. Good morning, loves. I am just about to take out my heatless curls. Wow, this is gorgeous, and I thought I would take them out with you. I've been doing these kind of sock curls for I think most of December was when I started doing them, and it's the best heatless curl method that I have tried. It's so comfy to sleep in and the curls are really good as well. I do like to kind of style my hair on the first day, and then the heatless curls basically hold the style for a number of days after that, as many nights as I went to sleep with them in. I've actually already been out walking everything this morning as well, and I did keep these in. I just put my hood up and you couldn't tell, so that's why they're a bit ski whiff now. Let's take them out. Sometimes I just put 2 in, but today I've put in 4, or last night I put in 4. Look at that curl. Oh, why When did that one fall out? They are really tight to begin with, but you kind of break them up and brush them out, and then they do drop as the day goes on, because like obviously they look like ringlets just now, but I just like to kind of run my hands through and break all the curls up. When you do two, they're more like loose curls. Okay, right now it is giving curly Sue, but I'm gonna go get ready and run some oil through my hair, and yeah, these will drop as the day goes on. It is a couple of hours later now and I am still looking like curly Sue. So note to self, I definitely don't need to put 4 socks in. I feel like one on each side gives me nice curls and they kind of loosen off a bit easier. These are a bit more tight today, but in saying that, this kind of hairstyle is going to last me for probably the rest of the week until I wash my hair again. But like I was saying earlier, this is the comfiest heatless curl method that I have tried so far. I have tried that kind of like rod that goes over your head and I just find that super uncomfy to like sleep in. I have also tried the 3 rods that you put in, but the only thing I would say about them is although they are comfier to sleep in than the kind of like band that goes across your head, I find that they're quite tight on my head and they almost kind of pull my hair up. I think they're better for giving more volume, so I was maybe thinking that on the days where I want a bit more volume, I'll maybe put one of them on the top and then just put like 2 socks in on either side, and that should kind of give a bit more volume. But the only thing is they are quite tight and they almost pull your hair a wee bit, and I feel like anything that's kind of putting like tension on your hair and pulling at it is kind of like defeating the purpose of doing like a heatless method. I am actually now heading to see my accountant. I just had a lovely meeting this morning with my manager where we were just talking all things 2025, all of my kind of goals, brands I want to work with, and yeah, just kind of getting a better idea of what I want my socials to be, like what I want my main focuses to be this year. I always feel really inspired at this time of year and it was really nice to go and get a catch up and yeah, just kind of plan out hopefully a successful 2025. Me again, I decided to take a little detour on the way home and I have nipped into the fort because I've been meaning to go to TK Maxx because I've seen online that they've got all of their Valentine's stuff out. You guys know I love TK Maxx. I also quite like Valentine's Day. I feel like whether you're celebrating Valentine's or Galentine's, it's just quite a cute little day. Can't believe the Valentine's stuff is out already. Like, we just blinked and Christmas came and went and now we're thinking about Valentine's Day. I am not necessarily going in here to look for Valentine's decorations or cards or anything like that. I've seen that they have some cute mugs and plates, of course. So I'm going to go and have a little mooch and see if I can find the ones that I've seen online. So I'll take these with me and I'll show you. And my phone is ringing, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. Obviously I just said that I am popping into TK Maxx, but I actually jumped into the Asda next door because I have obviously been drinking loads of water, so I obviously need the toilet, and I spotted these little mugs on my way to the bathroom. How cute are these? This is absolutely gorgeous and it's only £2, and then they've got a little Valentine's one here as well. So adorable with the little hearts on it. I'm actually tempted to get this one. It's only £2, I'm getting it. First day back at the gym yesterday and now I have to walk down all of these stairs when my legs literally feel like big logs. Moment of truth, are we going to find some cute Valentine's mugs? Okay, this is absolutely adorable. The only thing that's putting me off is the handle, but I do absolutely love a coffee and a croissant, so I feel like this mug was made for me. This is very cute as well. Okay, I love this. This might have to come home with me. I would say that was a successful-ish TK Maxx trip. The shops are always quite weird at this time of year. There isn't really necessarily a theme. I just wanted to go and see if they had any of the kind of cute Valentine's mugs in, and they did, but there wasn't really too many that caught my eye. This one was the one that I ended up picking up. I absolutely love this. I feel like this is like not too Valentine's-y at all. It's just a nice pink mug, so it means I can use it all year round, and I did actually get that one as well from Asda. This was only £2. How good is that? I feel like everything is so expensive these days, so the fact that this gorgeous little mug was only £2 has really made my day. So yes, I have ended up buying 2 new mugs. I did kind of say that I was maybe going to put myself on a mug ban for 2025, but then guys, I actually cleared out all of my Christmas mugs. When I say cleared out, I just mean packed them away. I don't mean get rid of them because I won't be doing that. But I packed them away and they're now back up in the attic, and I've now got like loads of space for new mug because my new mug cupboard in our new house is much bigger than what I had before. So Basically I'm taking it as an excuse to buy myself new mugs, but my coffee out of a cute mug every day makes me really happy. So I'm really excited to go home and add these two into the collection. So I've got through a lot of the tasks that I set myself today and I'm feeling so good for it. I've actually just made myself a little early dinner. It's just coming up to 4:30, but I was out and about most of today, so I didn't actually have lunch, so I'm having my dinner a little bit earlier. And I thought I would show you guys because I had this last night for my dinner and I think I've found my new dinner obsession. It's basically like a chili bowl, so it's a salad but with chili, and the whole thing mixed up together honestly just tastes so good. I'm definitely not a chef, but I'm basically just trying to eat a little bit more healthy and yeah, be a bit more nutritious and actually enjoy and look forward to having my dinner and stuff rather than just kind of throwing things together. So I'm going to go and tuck into this and sit and do a little bit more work. Good morning, loves. It is very cold this morning. I've made it out on my walk and I've also been to the gym this morning as well. I've joined a new gym and so far so good, guys. I'm really enjoying it. I was actually doing the workout today and I was thinking, like, obviously I was dying, but it just felt good, like, to be up at that time. There was good music on and yeah, like I said, I was dying doing the exercises, but I just feel like I'm doing something good for myself. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was at 7 till 8, and then the only thing is, going out my walk this morning, I knew it was going to be icy and it's also quite dark still, and I don't really like going out when it's dark. So I got changed, put new leggings and a new hoodie and everything on, because obviously it was a sweaty mess in the gym, and now I'm out my walk. My legs are absolutely killing me though, like so sore. I feel like now they're starting to ease off, but the combination of walking on ice and then just walking with these legs, but hopefully as the month goes on and I work out more, the muscle ache will subside a little bit. I just thought I would check in with you to show you that I'm out my walk. It's such a gorgeous walk. I'm actually walking to my mum's. Chester's there today, so I'm going to go and see him, get a wee coffee and then walk back, and that should be my 10,000 steps checked off before I start work for the day. Chester wants to go outside but it's too cold. He's staring at my mum. He's trying to stare her out. Chester's now standing at the toast drawer. My mum sometimes gives him toast and he knows. That's why his tail's down again. You want some toast? Is that what it is? Now he's staring my mum out again. Chester, it's January. We're supposed to be being healthy. Good boy. Have you ever seen a more gorgeous puppy? I'm just on my way back home now. I just had to get my phone out to show you how gorgeous this walk is. Take this as your sign to wrap up warm, put your headphones in and get yourself out on a walk, because honestly guys, I feel so good doing this. Today is the most exciting day. I am going to IKEA today to plan out the dressing room. I do have a rough idea of what I'm going for, what I want it to look like. It is going to be quite different from the dressing room I had before. Hopefully more storage, because I did always have to do like wardrobe switchovers, which I probably will always do because I don't like my wardrobe being like too packed at once. But I just want more storage, like more drawer storage I think is what I want this time, so like things can be hidden away in drawers. We're going to go and do that today. I'm very excited, and I'm also going to jump into Primark quickly, not to have a mooch around. I've seen a really cute like kind of Valentine's plate. It's like a love heart. I think that's really cute to have my breakfast off of, so yeah, I'm going to nip in and see if I can get that, and then we're going to go to IKEA. It's very Victoria's Secret, isn't it? So nice. It's so soft. What is that, little roses that's on these ones? Cute as well. I picked up this jammy top here, but I actually plan to wear it as a top. It does come with like matching little shorts, but I think that would actually be a really nice flattering top. Loving that Primark are now doing these little packs of pants. These ones with the bears on them are cute. Then look, they've got ones there that have got bows on them. They're blue. So cute. And then they just have like plain ones as well. Adorable little underwear sets. That cardigan's really nice, isn't it? It's almost like more of a jacket actually. It is £26. Got all of the long chomp dupes in as well. why there's so many of these left. Very cute, but I like ones with a straw. We've just come into IKEA, and as you come in they've got 2 new kitchen displays. So I don't plan to get a new kitchen from IKEA, but the ideas are gorgeous. Like, look at that island. The worktop's gorgeous. This is the other kitchen design they have. It's the light wood and white with the marble top. Definitely one of these dividers though. I think this is for either putting plates in, or you can also do it where you put your pots and pans in these. We've just come up the stairs, hence being a little bit out of breath, but I love this kitchen display. This is just as you come up the stairs. Love the colour, it's like a taupey colour. Look at the organisation for the plates. Oh, the Tupperware. This is like my happy place, honestly. My dad absolutely loves the pencils from IKEA, and I think they stopped doing them during COVID or whatever, but he always gets them when he comes in so that he can use them for when he's doing work, and obviously he's doing a lot of work in our house, so I actually just stocked him up on some. We are just in IKEA now, and fun fact, the last time I was at IKEA was actually the day that we found out that our offer had been accepted on our house. I'm actually here to get these shelves as well because I want to put 3 of these in the main bathroom to put my perfumes on display. Your dream wardrobe starts here. I think it's this greyish colour that I want to go for, which is new. But I have also really liked the light wood, which is over here. So this is the wood here. See, I quite like the wood. But then what doors would you put on it? I feel like I wouldn't mind doors in that colour long term. Don't know if it's because this one's called Singing and Dancing with the Lights and it's a bigger section. This is all of the interior options. So I had just the classic light before. I don't actually know if that's always been available, but it just became more popular, and then this is new. The thing is, I'm thinking just now I'm going to do an open wardrobe, but I don't know how long I'll like that. I don't know if I'll find that a bit messy, so long term I might end up putting doors on it, and I feel like I like the doors with the similar handles I had before, but I don't know if I would like doors in that colour. But this is why we're doing this just now, so that I can run through all the ideas and just get it perfect before we kind of go ahead. I also love the dark one. See, like if it was like in a bedroom. I'm not getting any of these glass ones though, because I had this glass top before and I didn't like it. I ended up switching it out. I don't see the point in these either. This is for your kind of trousers and stuff. I did have these pull-out shelves before, which I absolutely love, but I don't know if I just want shelves this time. I will have some pull-outs for like my jewellery. My jewellery tray I'm going to have 2 pull-outs this time. We need to go and chat to somebody and see if they can do the drawing. You can do it online, but I just don't trust myself to make sure I get it all right. Just trying to decide if I want to add lights. I've got a price with lights and without lights, and then it's how many lights do we go for. I'm thinking this kind of storage for our attic space, but this isn't deep enough. We need something that's a bit deeper so that we can put boxes, but I like this finish. Just spotted this cushion which we've seen around there, and my mum's trying not to buy anything, and now we've seen it again. That's really gorgeous. I actually like love all these kind of colours for our living room eventually. Got suede on the back as well, that's lovely, I like that. I've actually got that, so they are really nice. We're just having a wee look at curtain ideas now as well, aren't we? I had curtains from IKEA before. Oh, they're nice. Look, their ones are lovely.
That's the same.
Yeah, just yanked them right off me. They're nice as well. The ones I had before were like this. They were called Hildra, which I absolutely loved, but I want something a bit more warm this time. The cutest little plates, how much are they? They have a price on them, £2.50. And we've got these little dishes as well. And then these plates. These are the baskets that I would like. Well, doesn't need to be these exact ones, but that colour of baskets what I quite like when we eventually do utility, kitchen, pantry. But we're laughing because they're £10 a basket, so let's start making more money. Popped into TK Maxx on the way home because I keep seeing these little side tables. I've seen them twice now and I absolutely love them, and I'm basically trying to decide which ones I want, because obviously you can see like the vein in them. This one's obviously busier, and then this one's more minimal, and then this one's kind of a bit of a mix, but I think we've ruled that one out. I think I like the side of that one. We went for this one. Secured the goods. Back in from our little shopping trip, and it definitely looks like it has been a shopping trip. I didn't actually spend that much money. I'm glad I didn't put myself on a January no spend ban, because I would have broken it already. And guys, I did actually buy another mug, but I thought I'd give you a quick little look at what I picked up, and I'll show you the things I got on IKEA as well. IKEA, really random, but I got these crispy onions because I think these will be nice to pop on top of salads, so got them. I then got 3 of these wooden shelves. These were only £5 each. I did actually have these in the other house. I had them in black, and they're just really versatile. You can and pop them different places. But the plan for these is to go in the main bathroom, and I'm thinking I'm going to put my perfumes on them just now and set them out on display. So I've got 3 of these. I then also planned out the wardrobe in IKEA, and guys, I love it so much. I've got lighting and everything this time. Well, I've priced it with and without lighting, but I think we're going to go for the lighting. But I will keep you all updated on the wardrobe plans and everything as we go. Then onto the little bits that I picked up in Primark. I did end up getting this little cushion. How lovely is this? I actually was going to go get one of these from Next, which is a bit more kind of like fluffy like this. Like it's more like this cushion, but then I seen this one, it's only £4, so I've got that. I think I'm going to put it on my bed, but it did actually look quite nice sitting over on my By Career chair as well, so we'll need to find a little home for her. I was obviously in looking for that love heart plate that they're doing for Valentine's Day, and they didn't actually really have many Valentine's things out. They had all that tomato stuff though, which, I mean, if you like it, fair enough, but yeah, it's definitely not my vibe at all. But I did love this. This is obviously for your little strawberries and things to sit in, and then I'll pop it in the fridge, and I just love this. Like, you guys know I love cute girly things, so I couldn't leave without this, and it was only £4. We do also already have a container for our eggs, but it's not as cute as this one, so I decided to pick this up as well. It was only £3, and this will just be really cute in the morning. It'll make my morning routine even nicer, so that's how I justified it to myself. Then look at these adorable little gift bags. It's Chris's mum's birthday today, so I needed to get a gift bag anyway, and then I spotted these ones at the till and I just thought they were super cute. So obviously they've got little bows on them, which is so pretty, and then this one on the back, it was only 60p for a pack of 2, and then this bigger one here, it's got the big bow tag on it, and that was 65p. But I just think these are so pretty and they've got lovely detail on them, so I got some gift bags. Definitely didn't need any more gold jewellery, but believe it or not, I don't actually have this kind of style of earring, and I just think these will look quite nice when I put my hair up, so they came home with me. And I think I did show you this top when we were in the shop, but it is actually a pyjama top, but I think this might be quite cute just to wear with jeans, so picked that up as well, and it was £10. Then on our way home we popped into TK Maxx because I seen these side tables in TK Maxx on Sunday when I was doing the food shop. I just popped in because you guys know if there's a TK Maxx anywhere near that, then of course I have to just jump in and have a wee nosy. So I went in the other day and I seen these side tables and I instantly fell in love, but they were way too heavy for me to lift myself, so I didn't end up getting one. And then on Tuesday when I popped into the Glasgow store, they had them in as well. Again, I was on my own and I couldn't lift them, and I was also kind of thinking, I don't really know where this is going to go in the house currently, so I was umming and ahhing about whether I should actually get one or not. I was then telling my mum all about this, and what I did say to her was that I love this side table, and although I don't really know where I want to put it just now, I know that like probably in a year's time when we've kind of decorated this house, I'll be wishing that I bought this for somewhere. So long story short, I decided to go and get one. I feel like this is such a good find in TK Maxx. It was $79.99 and I absolutely love it. So I'm excited to kind of find a little home for it just now. I do actually like the idea of it put over there, but obviously we've already got plinths here, so I'll have to have a little think. And then another thing that was living rent free in my head, I actually edited so much of this vlog yesterday and I seen this mug in the video again and I was kind of kicking myself for not picking it up. I did actually maybe say at the time that I absolutely loved it, wasn't sure on the handle, but the print on it is just so cute. So when we went back to get the table, I just had to pick this up as well. And then as if today hadn't already been lovely enough, the doorbell went when I got in there and it is this gorgeous PR package from Sol de Janeiro, and look at all the goodies inside. I honestly don't take any of this lightly, guys. I have been totally spoiled by them. I do actually already have this body spray and I've tried the deodorant in one of the other scents, but I haven't tried all the rest of these, and I know how expensive they all are to buy, so like I said, I do not take this for granted at all. Like, I was so excited when I opened up the box. My mum and Chris can vouch for it. I was so surprised that they even have my address or anything like that. So yeah, very chuffed, and I'm excited to try out some of these. It is absolutely freezing this morning. It's showing -6 in the car. I look like a psycho with this hood up, but it was just so cold out there and my ears and everything were out. This morning was the first morning I woke up and I felt really tired, but it is the last day of the week, and usually if I booked like a spin class or something else that I could get out of, I would have rolled back over and made an excuse as to why I didn't go. But I actually set my alarm for 1:15 and then I didn't even sleep till then. I just thought, what are you doing? You're just going to make yourself even more tired. I actually seen this thing on TikTok where you do like 1, 2, 3 and then do the thing you need to do. So I basically did that, hopped out of bed. The trick really is to lay your stuff out the night before, because then you don't have to think about anything, you don't have to find anything. Went into the bathroom, got ready, and now I am ready to head to the class. I did actually have a little look at the programme last night before bed, and it does say like cardio / running, and if you know me, that is like my worst nightmare. I absolutely hate running, but we'll go, we'll get it done. It's only an hour,
and then I'll be home back into the warmth of the house. Well, actually I need to head out a walk, but it'll be brighter by then, so hopefully not as cold and icy.